Now, they were amazing scenes. People queuing around the block in several locations across the country, all just to get their names on the books of an NHS dentist. In 5 days' time, the system for dentists in England and Wales is going to change radically. The government hopes it will make scenes like those a thing of the past. But a report from the Patients Association out this morning says dentists themselves think the controversial reforms may not ease the pressure or solve problems for patients. Well, one dentist who's unsure about this new system is Dr. Tariq Drabu, who joins us now from his practice in Manchester. Good to see you. Thanks very much indeed for being with us. You and your colleagues have got to decide whether you sign this contract. Pretty sharpish, actually. What are your thoughts right now? What are you going to do?
At the moment, still very uncertain. We've only got a few days left. My main concerns around the contract centre around the targets that have been imposed by the government. As dentists, we want to deliver a service that focuses on prevention and quality of care. At the moment, the contract will not let me do this. We've done the maths in this practice, and we're looking at the fact that we'll have to see anything up to, between 35 to 50 patients a day per dentist to actually hit our targets.
Yeah. If you don't sign
this,
if you don't sign this, what are the implications for your patients and thousands of other patients right across the country who also go to dentists who are thinking the same way as you are?
The implications for patients is that come next week, they may not be able to access NHS dental care. Realistically, I don't think the service is going to go into meltdown as some people claim. Many dentists will sign. In fact, the majority of dentists will probably sign, but they are signing under duress and under conditions of extremely low morale and complete despondency. That is the bottom line. It doesn't really matter how many people sign for the 1st of April. The interesting thing is, number one, how much NHS dental commitment those dentists are going to give, and number two, who's going to be an NHS dentist in, say, 3, 6, 9 or 12 months' time. That's the critical statistic. It doesn't really matter what the Minister says next week as to how many dentists have signed. A lot of those dentists have signed under duress, at short notice. There's so many things going on. It's very uncertain. And you know what the government say? The government say that in their view, this system that they're putting to you is a fairer system, it's a simpler system, and the real cause of the problem is not the concerns you've expressed very eloquently, but the fact that dentists will actually suffer financially. That's what your real beef's about. This is not an argument about pay. Definitely not. This is not about how much a dentist is getting paid. It's nothing to do with that. It really is. I mean, what does the government want? The government wants two important things. They want to be able to deliver access for NHS patients, and they want to be able to improve the oral health of the nation. The British Dental Association and the dental profession as a whole is shouting at the government from the rooftop saying this contract will not deliver that. It has nothing to do with pay.
OK, well, there we have it. Let us know what your decision is. I'm sure your patients will be very interested to hear. Thank you very much indeed for sparing your time. If you're having trouble getting a dentist, you can find your nearest NHS dentist by going to our website. That's gm.TV.